Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about minor thirds below a root. First, we'll look at some fingerings, and then we'll do some exercises. Here we go. I hope you enjoy it. Alright, today we're looking at minor thirds below the root. So when I say below the root, I mean below the root in pitch. First of all, let's find out what the minor third is from the root A. Here's A, and here's my minor third shape. That gets me to a C. So C is the minor third of A. If you don't understand this, please refer back to my video on minor thirds. Now let's take this C and place it below the A in pitch. Here we go. Here's A, and there's a lower C. Or we could put it over here. This means that if I'm playing an A chord or an A arpeggio or some kind of A scale, that this note C will be the minor third of that scale, chord, or arpeggio. Now if I'm just looking at this interval by itself, some of you would refer to it as a major sixth. That's okay. That's actually a discussion for a future video. For our purposes, we're going to call it a minor third below the root. Let's go ahead and look at the fingerings. Alright, let's look at minor thirds from the root A toward the bridge. Here's my first A on the D string at the 7th fret. And here's its minor third C. Notice the shape. We go back 1 fret and we skip a string. Let's do the same thing from the next A on the 3rd string. Notice the shape is the same. Now let's go to the A on the 2nd string. Notice the minor third below is adjusted for tuning. And from my last string, the high E string, here's A at the 5th fret. Notice its lower minor third is adjusted for tuning. Alright, now let's look at the fingering for the minor third below a root toward the nut. Let's start with the root A on the 12th fret. To find its minor third below, we'll go down 4 frets on the next lower adjacent string. Here's C. Let's do the same thing from A on the 4th string. Notice the fingering is the same. Now let's do A from the 3rd string. The fingering again is the same. But from the 2nd string, we will have a tuning adjustment. This means we'll have to stretch 1 more fret. And finally, from the 1st string, we'll go back to our normal shape. Alright, here's the first exercise. We're going to find the root G and its minor third below B flat, first toward the bridge and then toward the nut from each string where possible. We'll be starting from the 5th string, and from this string we can actually only play the minor third below in one direction. That's toward the nut. Here we go. Root G and minor third below B flat. Next, we're going to do the same exercise for the root D. Here we go. For the final exercise, we'll find root E and its minor third below, G. Starting at the 5th string, here we go. This G is open. Well, that's it for minor thirds below a root. I'm Kimberly Allison from Starliner Music, and I hope to see you back on my channel soon.